Hey guys, welcome to another episode of What I Eat in a Week. My name's Nicole, and on this week's episode I'm off on holiday. It's my first holiday since 2019. I'm off to Lanzarote. It's a very sunny, by the pool, all-inclusive holiday, so I'll show you kind of what I do at an all-inclusive resort, how I eat as a vegan. I've also got a bit of holiday prep, like going to the salon, and what I eat on my travel day, like going to the airport early, what I eat at the airport, stuff like that. So I think this is a really fun one, really good, especially if you haven't been on holiday before as a vegan, or if you've had limited experience. I hope this will kind of set you at ease and be really helpful. So thank you so much for joining me on another video, and without further ado, here we go. Look, I still love Linda's, but these were reduced and I couldn't really help myself. Certified vegan, the Richmond ones. We're gonna have some scrambled tofu. There's not lots left in there. With tomatoes and a bit of vegan parmesans. I have put on a jumper to eat this, and I don't even know when, but I spilled something on it, and I'm just so glad I covered up my pretty white top. But here is the cooked breakfast fit for a bank holiday Monday. So I've started the morning just doing a reel to let everyone know that Pacifica have launched these reusable eye masks. I've had them on for quite a while now, but basically all you have to do, it does have a bit of a suction to it. You just get your favorite serum. This is one they sent me as well. I think I'd probably use eye cream, to be honest. This is their vegan collagen complex, so this one is actually a really cool one to use as well. And then seal it under with the eye mask. Sorry, I just got a bit left over, might as well. And then you leave it on, and ta-da! Now that I'm done, I just have to wash them with a little bit of soap, and then I let them dry out and they go back in their tin and ready to reuse another day. So if you do love your eye mask, these are really good swaps for swapping to reusables rather than disposables, basically. I do tend to like filming things and posting them on the same day, and I feel like you guys kind of know, I feel like you get the vibe when I've just create something and post it. I don't like to leave too big a gap, and sometimes you can tell with my ads, that is by my nails. Start looking out for that, because sometimes I'll post something and you'll be like, she hasn't had those nails for like a month, and that will be because it's an ad. It is a bank holiday, but I'm working through it, mostly because one, I'm going on holiday on Wednesday, so I don't really mind working today. I also don't really have any plans, so it's not like I'm missing out on anything. But my plan for today is to film content around those eye masks, which is done, and also to film some content around packing. I want to do a YouTube come pack with me, because I am off on holiday Wednesday morning, and kind of just like an eco-friendly one, and reminding people that you don't have to buy a new wardrobe every time you go on holiday. So I'll leave that linked up above, because that will probably be out before this is. So I'm just gonna head out. I've got a like free cookie waiting for me at Humble Dough, which I'm really excited to try. I also need to leave the house today. I haven't left the house yet, and something I like to do every day. I really want to order pizza, but it's so expensive, so I hate takeaway prices. It's the same cost as eating in a restaurant, but you don't get the experience of eating in a restaurant. But anyway, I'm gonna make myself a big bowl of pasta instead, and I reserve the choice to get takeaway pizza tomorrow. Kind of at that stage where I don't really have much food in my fridge because obviously I'm going on holiday, so kind of just have to eat what I have, and what I have is not a lot. It's like I've got salad leaves and hummus, but not really anything to go with that other than like sausages. Pasta it is. So for pasta sauce, I have peas, I have pesto, I have walnuts, I have vegan feta, and I'm gonna like blend it in the blender. Do you know what? Sometimes when you want it just a little bit thick and still a bit chunky, this would be perfect, but I'm gonna add some more water. I like that. Really taste the walnuts. I've only just started putting walnuts in like my pasta sauce, and it just tastes so good. I mean, it tastes so good if you love to taste walnuts. I feel like if I put leaves at the bottom of this, it makes it a pasta salad, right? This morning I'm definitely just gonna make another like mini cooked breakfast. I really don't have much food left in the fridge, not a lot to go off of, so I think I will order tonight. Gonna make beans. I've already got my sausages in the oven. So this is my pretty sad cooked breakfast. I do have 2 more sausages. I think I'll put them in a sandwich for the airport. I think that sounds like a better plan because they just look a bit dry. I didn't have enough beans to really start this out. I feel like this outfit is very don't talk to me about the weather. I don't want to hear about it. It's not warm enough for me to be dressed like this, but I'm in some holiday mode. I found this dress whilst packing yesterday, and whilst I'm not taking it on holiday, this one makes me feel just such a princess. I think it was Topshop. It's like years and years old. I think even I got it secondhand off eBay, so you should be able to find it on eBay. Just search pink Topshop mini dress and you might find it. I am off to get my nails done, thank God. I've hated looking at this. I haven't really had this sort of issue with my nails before, and it's just like, ew. Also, if I'm taking photos of anything, like that cookie yesterday, I had to just keep switching my hands. Anyway, yes, I have to run. I had leftover pasta. I put it in Tupperware and everything, and I've left it at home. I was going to eat that at my appointment. I've got like 3 things booked today, so I'm going to be there forever. I'm going to starve if I don't get food. Well, I'm going to grab food at M&S or else I will starve. Normally it's this one, but for some reason today I'm really, like the tomatoes in this look so good. I heard Percy pigs are going vegan and some of the new stock is already vegan. This still says vegetarian. Beeswax, there it is. That's it, that's the issue. I think when I'm on holiday, I'm gonna do a reel about sun lotions. So I'm just gonna take a few photos of sun lotion bottles, just for prep. So Saskia, how do I say I'm vegan in Spanish?
Soy vegana.
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 Gana.
Good.
Soy vegana.
No ve.
Vegana.
You
Soy
say it like
vegana.
Soy vegana. Yeah.
Soy vegana.
Good.
Thank you. Gracias.
De nada.
Wow, like look how bad they are, and then oh my god, they're so pretty. Just got my lashes done, so I cannot get too close to the oven as I open the door. Let all that hot air out and not on my lashes. And that is the one way I am most likely to ruin my lashes, which is just a big waste of money and time. god, it's like 3:20 a.m. Gonna leave at 4 to get the train to get to Gatwick on time. I could have done a bit more time in bed. Right now, I'm just clearing out the fridge really. The pasta leftovers I forgot about. I'm off to the freezer. I've also put some pesto and hummus in the freezer. Not sure if they belong there or how they're gonna come out, but I'd rather chance it. I'm gonna make a sausage sandwich. I'll be sure to put the rest of my bread in the freezer too. I also have some mangoes, so I'm gonna chop them up, eat some, and then throw the rest in the freezer. Pack some as a snack for this morning because it's so ridiculous trying to buy a mango at Pret or M&S. And I've got a little bit for the freezer too, and I'm just gonna nibble on some as well. Look, I know so many of you stand Richmond sausages, but I really wish I had Linda McCartney right now because this looks pathetic. I pretty much have everything and I'm ready to get my Uber to Blackfriars. Just want to show you guys I'm in leggings for a flight, no skirt on today. To be really honest with you guys, I am a little bit nervous. This is my first solo trip. I know I'm just a bit nervous. I think I'm not worried about being alone on my holiday, but I am worried about, like, I don't know, having forgotten to do something before I get on my flight and they'll tell me no, and then that's a waste of like hundreds of pounds. So that is my big fear, but I'm sure it's all gonna go okay. Honestly, I just feel so relieved that is the last item off my to-do list. I'm at the airport, less than 2 hours to go. A couple more important things on the to-do list. 1, I need to pee, and 2, I need to grab some food. The food is going to be a lot better at Gatwick, I imagine, for vegans than it will be at Lanzarote. I really want a coffee, but I also really want to sleep on the plane, so I'm choosing to not get the coffee. That's the path I'm taking.
We have around 40, just under 40 minutes of flying time remaining. It is the same time in the Canaries as the UK.
Longest day ever. It's also pretty cloudy, not that impressed with that. It's like 2:15 now. Lunch is open till 3 and I'm just gonna try and get some really vibrant, healthy food in me. This is my, it's kind of cold out, but the weather should improve over the week outfit. beautiful out here, but it's also cold and windy. It's not what I was expecting. I just feel a bit low on energy. I've been like napping pretty much everywhere today, from the train to the airport, the plane at the airport, the flight over, the coach, in the sun. Just, I've been napping all over. I'm about to head over for dinner. This is the outfit. I'm a bit sad it's cold in the evenings. I would much rather go out without like the cardigan on, but it'll do. I don't think I'll be doing much tonight, just kind of heading back and coming to sleep not long after I'm out, I'm sure. I love dressing up on holiday. Only going for dinner with myself, but I'm still like, oh, heels. Yeah, I guess I just want to say, when it comes to being on holiday, I don't want to say I'm like not as vegan, but I kind of just accept the limitations. When there's a language barrier, I don't want to spend my whole trip kind of being a nuisance. Like me trying to ask them too much and them trying to answer me as well. Like, I don't know, I've done it before, and like any time I've tried in the past, it's just been a faff. So I just take educated guesses. Like, you've seen what I've been eating so far. I don't know, maybe there's a small chance the bread might have a little bit of, I mean, it's not shiny bread. It doesn't look like it would have any like milk or egg in it, but maybe there's a chance there's like a tiny bit in it. I doubt it though. But still, this is what I mean, it's educated guesses. Like, I'm not being an optimistic vegan. Like, I saw spring rolls up there tonight. They probably weren't vegetarian ones, let alone vegan ones. Like, I'm not delusionally optimistic. I'm just like practically optimistic. I'm pretty much like, this is like 9 times out of 10 vegan. So I'm gonna assume it's vegan. And I have that kind of logic, and I much prefer buffets like what I've got here to like holiday like this, where I'm going out to restaurants, especially in somewhere like Spain, and especially if you can't go to a vegan restaurant every time. Like, if I were by myself in like Barcelona, I'm sure I'd be able to like find tons of amazing vegan places, but here in Lanzarote, especially if I were with non-vegans, it becomes such a headache and a pain in the ass every time you go out to a restaurant, because you're just trying to be like, can I get this meal but without this and without that, and even when it arrives you're like, oh, there's cheese all over it. Like, I much prefer the sort of buffet things where I can take a look and I can make the choices. Yeah, so that's my 2 cents so far. I was really bummed by the clouds earlier today, but the weather's kind of turned around, so we're happy about that. I don't really know what to do with myself. I think I'm just gonna fall asleep. It's like 9 o'clock, that's pretty reasonable. Also, I don't know if I mentioned this already, but everyone is so old. I'm actually, no, they can't hear me, can they? There aren't many youngsters here, it's just a lot of old couples. I'm feeling very out of place, but it's okay. I was sunbathing on my balcony earlier, and I was topless sunbathing, and I'm like, I don't know, I planned on tomorrow, like, if I was going to be by the pool, I would like sunbathe topless, and I was going to gauge it by if anyone else was, but I don't know if like Mildred and Ethel are gonna be getting their tartars out, so I feel like it's less likely. I will keep that strictly to my balcony tanning, I'm guessing. Good morning. I've had a bit of a breakthrough with the food. It's not incredible, but it is an improvement. One of my followers basically messaged me about this like mojo sauce that should come with the potatoes. Like, I sent a photo of my plate on my story. She's like, did they not have mojo sauce? And I was like, oh, there were sauces, but I didn't know if they were vegan. Like, typically I would assume sauces aren't, but she's like, oh no, they're vegan. Yeah, so mojo sauce. There's like mojo green, maybe verde, and then the red one, it's basically like peppers, olive oil, vinegar, bread, like stuff that I love, garlic. So that is a game changer. That'll be nice. You'll see me eating that maybe at lunch or dinner or both. The weather's off to a bit of a mild start, but it's meant to be really sunny later. I will say though, the breeze does add a bit of a chill. I thought I'd be leaving that behind in London. One thing that is great about not having as many options, as much as I would love to go to a vegan resort where everything was vegan, one pro is that when you go to an all-inclusive, the amount of like pastries and sweet treats that they have on offer for breakfast is ridiculous. And I don't have to bother with exercising self-control and forcing myself to eat like balanced food so that I feel good. I would just have croissants upon croissants if they were available as vegan, but thankfully they're not, so I'm just like forced to have like the tomatoes and the fruit, and I feel great and it tastes great. Yeah, I like that that's out of my control. I just have to eat healthy. Oh no, what a shame. How much better does this look already? So I made a friend tonight. She's called Kath. She is old enough to be my grandmother. Those are her words, not mine. She encouraged me to drink a lot more than I was planning on drinking tonight. She's been coming here since 2001, which I believe I was in year 3. But yeah, she was lovely. She just like took me under her wing, told me lots of stuff about the hotel, told me where I could find the indoor pool, which I'd seen. Like, it's basically this gorgeous indoor pool, kind of in a conservatory, like a glass building. I'd seen it from the outside, but I couldn't figure out how to get in, and she told me like the route. So I'll probably head there tomorrow because the pool earlier today was freezing. The outdoor pool, freezing. I nearly died, I swear. I'm drunk, I'm sorry. I can hear myself and I know it. I don't mean to impress you guys, but I want a bottle of Cava playing blackjack, and I'm really proud of myself because I don't think I've ever played blackjack before. I've never had the nerve. This is my issue. I've never had the nerve to sit at the blackjack table before, and there were all of 2 people left on it when I sat down. I joined and I got very lucky towards the end, but I still won. And you know what? You're more likely to win if you're in the game. You can't win the game if you're not in it. So that is my lesson of the night. Did I tell you guys about my friend yesterday? So there's this lady called Kath. She was sat next to me at dinner tonight, and I was like, oh, hey. Stop filming myself eating because that was embarrassing. So she keeps introducing me to people and whatever. Yeah, she's just really lovely, but she made me get like an ice bucket for my Cava as I'm gonna be drinking it tonight, and she was telling them to give me 2 glasses, and I was like, Kath, are you joining me? And she was like, no, and I was like, why do I need 2 glasses? Like, who's joining me tonight? Any takers? Any? I had to carry this as well. I had to carry this ice bucket full of Cava. And also I paid for all-inclusive. Everything is free here. So I'm probably just gonna take it home so I don't know. I feel peer pressured into getting that ice bucket basically. It's nice, but I have a fridge. It just baffles me. But anyway, that is how my night ended. Okay, so this is the end of the video. I did have a few more days of my holiday left, and I'll leave some TikToks linked down below because I got a bit more into the groove with some food. I actually just want to leave a little bit of a note saying that I think I always harp on about how long I've been vegan. I've been vegan now for nearly 15 years, and sometimes I think I have to admit I kind of live in the past. I went through a lot of years of going on holiday, telling people that I'm vegan, and they just did not understand. Even if I like found out the local word for it, they still had no clue. It just wasn't really a thing. You'd either have someone get overcautious with you and tell you the only thing you could eat was like the lettuce, or you'd have someone who completely didn't understand. You'd end up with like fish and cheese on the plate in front of you. And around that era, I realized it was better to just depend on myself rather than find the local vegan expert who was anything but. However, these days vegan is much more mainstream, and by the end of my stay at the hotel, I did realize that if I had gone to them and told them I was vegan, they would have understood and they would have been helpful. So that was my mistake. I think a lot of the advice I gave in this video is very helpful for when you end up in a place that doesn't understand what vegan is. But a lesson I've learned, and hopefully you guys take away with you, is that veganism is a bit more popular than we think, and it is worth asking. That is something I will be taking forward with me because I still can't believe it. I went to the like fancy hotel restaurant on my final night with my friend Kath. I told them I was vegan, and they had a few things on the menu that were already vegan. They didn't have to make things special, they just had some stuff. So yeah, they knew what it was, and I was, I guess, just living in the past. I'm so stunned to see it moving on. But thank you so much for joining me on my holiday. I hope you enjoyed the video. I would love to do some more vegan what I eat in a week as I travel, so if there are any other places I need to hit, let me know down below what locations you'd love to see me go to. Thank you for watching, and hope you're well, and see you again soon. Bye!